What is going on, guys? Southern Ontario Rails here. It's been a while since I filmed a row scale sandbox video like this, but today I am going to do a tutorial on how to wire up these crossings. So as you guys can see, I have two crossings built here. One of them is for a one-way street, and the other is for this one. So, number one, you're gonna obviously want these crossings. So you have to go into Decoration, go to page 2, and press Wiring. There you can see Railroad Crossing USA. Now then, I'm gonna be doing a tutorial for both the US cross for just the well, obviously it's just a US crossing. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's just a tutorial for both of the gated and gateless crossings. Anyways, you're obviously gonna want to spawn them in. You don't want to do the reverse ones like I just did. I'll remove these real quick. Oh my god, I can't even select them. We're gonna be using my pre-made crossings. So what you specifically want is the trigger. It'll pop up in both build tool and wiring. So yeah, what I like to do is do this, just extend it to fit the tracks and then just put it into a range. So that would be your range, for example. Now then you got that set up. How do you wire the crossings, you might ask? So you have to select this, press the active button, select the crossing, press input, and see that arrow? It means it's getting connected. Now do the exact same thing for the other side. There we go. The crossings are connected. Anyways, basically you could actually touch the sensors yourself, but I left a bit of room here so I can spawn in my train. Let's do which one should we do? Let's do this SC44. Now then, watch the magic. You guys can hear it. It activates. And this is what happens when it goes past it. Once it exits the circuit, the crossings go up. The crossing goes up. Like how it would do in real life. Or you could be that person and just step on it. But there's also a little bit more configs we have to do. So, if we select this crossing, make sure it's highlighted. Press the F key on your keyboard. Take a look, you get an entire setting full of different options you can choose. So there's gate angles. Let's see what that does. I don't really know what the gate angles usually do, so not a big deal. Lower time is when it lowers. So let's do 1 second, for example. Oh, that was fast. Set it back to 7. Gate length. The gate length just changes, the gate length. So you could have it very long, 10. I don't know why you would want that, or you could just do something simple, like 2. Or we're going to set it back to 1.5, how it was before. Bell modes are interesting. This is Bell Mode 1. We'll have to wait for it to go down. The bell continues to ring through. Bell Mode 2 was the one that we just did. Bell Mode 3. I don't know what Bell Mode 3 is supposed to be. Keep in mind, this crossing still has its bell. I think this one deactivates. The bell just stops. Yeah, it does. Yeah, as you guys can see, you can't really hear the bell that much anymore. Finally, there's the 4th bell mode. Let's change this one to have the 4th bell mode too. There you go, it activates. Goes down. I don't know what the 4th one is, because I'm experimenting with it now. Oh, the bells activate when it's coming back up. That makes a little bit more sense now. Alright. Alright, let's continue on. The gate... I think this changes the direction of the light. I do not know. Counterweight is different, as it'll change the counterweight design. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the different counterweight designs. Lights reversed. I don't know what this does. I guess it just reverses the lights. The track sign. This allows you to change the track, so you can have a 6-track crossing. If you set it to 1, the track sign disappears. And lower delay. This is basically the lower delay. Let's do 1. Let's do 1, for example. As you can see, it lowers down instantly. But we're going to change it back to 4. No. We're changing it back to 1. This is the raise delay. It basically tells you how long it takes for it to lower down. Flash rate changes to light flash, so let's do 0.4. I think that'll be useful for, like, Dutch crossings, I think. This is the game thing, so you can set it to 90, for example. And then it'll be in a full 90 degrees. I don't know what it was originally, so I'm gonna stick it with 85. So that's basically everything. So yeah, if you want to access that settings button, press the F key on your keyboard. Anyways, that'll do it for today's. And basically, I think it's basically the same thing for the pedestrian crossings. You can basically link them up to either the trigger or the send or this button. No, I don't know why you would do it to the button. Please tell me. No, of course not. It's not the bell variant. It's not the bell variant. I'll be back getting the actual variant. Oh, I just disabled number lock, so hold up. Alright, I got everything spawned. Now then. Select it. Select the crossing. Input. We're done. This one's not the same settings, but they work differently. And yeah, that kind of concludes this tutorial. Make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, there's Southern Ontario Rails here. Over and out.